News Radio 840 WHAS. Good Sunday morning, and we have a special Louisville real estate show for you this day. I'm Bob Sokoler, and we are coming to you from Homearama 2021 here in Norton Commons. Last year, you may remember, there was a Homearama, but because of COVID, it was virtual. This year, it's in person. The hours have changed, and the area has shifted a little bit. We are joined by Juva Barber, who is Executive Vice President of the Building Industry Association, or as she likes to say, EVP of the BIA. Did I get it?
You got it right, Bob, as always.
It's unbelievable. You got a long title, condenses nicely.
Doesn't it, though? It's great.
Last year, we took the year off because of COVID. Tell us about the 9 homes in general and what's different this year, because I know the hours are different.
So, Bob, the first thing that's different is that these homes are based on traditional downtown Louisville homes. So when we were at Norton Commons last year, you saw a lot of what Norton Commons typically offers. These houses are totally different from that. They're all red brick, white trim, but inside they're much more modern than anything that you're going to get in old Louisville. So that's one thing I want everybody to keep in mind. This is a different kind of show than what you would see at Norton Commons typically.
Have all the homes been sold as they've had all 9?
There are 8 homes that are sold, so there's one still for sale if you've got a client.
But of course, the beautiful part about it is that any of the builders can rebuild these homes anywhere within Norton Commons.
That's exactly right. So any of these plans, they're already approved. You could build this house anywhere you wanted to here.
Okay, very good. Hours of operation this year, which are different than in years past.
Hours are different this year. We're open through the week. That's Monday through Friday from 5 to 8. So we're closing just a little bit earlier because we're in September, not in July. On Saturday, we're open from 10 to 6. And on Sunday, we are open from 12 to 6. So come see us. You can buy your tickets online at homearama.com.
And you can also find the signs to get into where you're going to need to park all throughout Norton Commons. They're yellow signs that say parking. Just follow those, right?
Just follow the signs. There are no trams this year. So Norton Commons is an incredibly walkable community, and you'll be taking advantage of that as you walk into the show site.
Cost to get in for the show?
$10 a ticket. Veterans are free, and active military.
We have come into home number 4, and Lee Harris, who's with Limestone Title and Escrow, who also does our show on a regular basis, is here and has been looking over home number 4. Lee, so what do you like about this one?
Well, right now we're standing on this amazing side porch. It's a screened-in side porch with brick walls, and it has heaters up at the top, so you can be out here in the winter too. There's windows looking into the hallway of the house, and I just think I'd be out here all the time if I lived here.
I think this brick portion that's jutting out from the house could easily be turned into a large screen TV wall, which will make it even nicer for outside. Yeah,
it definitely is going to have a TV, I guarantee that.
All right, let's keep going through the house.
Okay, all right.
So we've come inside now to what looks to be a small office. Interesting take on this, don't you think, Lee?
Yes, this is a new take on an old concept right here. It's a granite top office space looking out. There's some windows here, and it's a nice big space actually. A little office, but a big space for an office. Not you don't feel like you're totally in a closet.
And what I love about this is that it gives another area that you can be in off the main kitchen that allows you to do some work privately. There's a door, close it off, and it makes it very functional, right?
Right across the hall is a really, really cute bathroom.
Which is even better. To get the straight scoop on home number 4, we've actually hooked up with the builder, David Ramage, who's with Ramage Company. Great house. Unique in what ways in your mind, Dave?
Well, I think one of the coolest things about this house is where it's located. It's going to be about a block and a half from the North Village Town Center in Norton Commons, which will make it a very walkable place to have and a very urbanistic place. We are right on Peppermint Park, so we have a 2-story porch so we can sit up and enjoy that. And the sun sets behind the house, so on a night like this, we're in the shade in the front of the house, which I really like.
What have you built into the house to make it unique, but also keep the traditional style that you would find maybe in old Louisville?
Yeah, I think like a lot of homes, it has an open floor plan, but if you look at our dining room, it's an oversized space so that we can really entertain, and that's important to this family that helped me design the house.
I know Lee Harris and I both like the little office down the hall, and with the bathroom right across, it makes it very functional no matter what you need to do.
Yeah, it's very appropriate for these COVID times that we're in to have a home office.
And if you come to Homearama and get into Home 4, come upstairs where the master bedroom is, go into the master bath, take a look at the mirrors that they're using. Really cool, much like you'd find in a hotel. And then across from the mirrors is this enormous shower, not only with a regular shower, of course, two-person shower, but also with a rain head. So kind of cool. And then there walks into a walk-in closet, which then moves you directly into an upstairs laundry room with smaller but very functional washer and dryers that are stacked. We're continuing to walk around Homearama. There are 9 homes here this year. We'll give you the hours of operation and the days in just a minute. Just a reminder, we're seeing a lot of people, some of our past clients here, and that reminded me to tell everybody that if you're looking to see what people, our past clients or even current clients are saying about us, go to LouisvilleZillow.com and you'll see the reviews there. And if you want to see and hear some of the folks that we've worked with, go to LouisvilleSellersTalk.com. That's LouisvilleSellersTalk.com. We are in home number 9, and we've met up with Gene Prieshaber, who happens to be the upcoming owner of home number 9. Congratulations ahead of time.
Thank you.
When do you close?
As soon as the show's over.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, this is just a very unique home. It's deep, very large, and you've got some beautiful features in here. One of which is the kitchen, which has a built-in table that actually mirrors the kitchen countertop.
Yes. Yeah, it's called banquette seating.
And that's been around for a long time, but the way you utilized it in this house. So you worked with the builders on this closely on designing this home.
Yes, Caliber Homes.
And you've been happy with everything that they've done?
Absolutely.
So we're in the master bedroom suite right now, which is nice because it opens up to the
Four Seasons room.
which not only has a formal dining room in there, but then you've got an area for media to be able to relax, kind of like a family room altogether. A hearth room is what I would normally call it.
It's the room when you get off work, when you come home, you have your cup of coffee, your glass of wine, and you put your feet up on the table and watch your favorite game and just relax.
Yeah, if you get to home number 9, folks, make sure you'll see this. I mean, you can't miss it. But just off of the master bedroom, and it has an entrance from several different rooms, so you can get to it from a variety of locations.
Yes, 3 areas, off the master and off the kitchen and off the hallway.
I heard that you love the depth of this home because you're going to be able to have your grandkids running up and down. How many grandkids?
Absolutely. I've got 6 grandchildren. They can run from front to back and then wear them out. So
Yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun for you and them.
Absolutely will be.
And then you've got a primary bathroom, which has both a tub, both a shower, and then you have a sauna in this.
Yes. And
Yeah.
then actually in the master closet, we have a washer and dryer also.
Oh, okay.
So,
Note it's roped off because I guess you don't want a whole lot of people going through there.
right, exactly.
Yeah.
So we've used every inch of the lot that we possibly can. And the Homearama, I really wanted to do it. It's just something unique. I've been in the construction industry my whole life. So I've never been involved in Homearama on this level. So I wanted to just do it right.
In home number 3, if you walk in and go, wow, there's really some unusual design features in here, you can thank our next guest, Krista Hanna, who is with Set the Stage, and our history goes back with Krista a couple of years. This home number 3, you've done some unusual finishes in here. What's the latest trend for people who are looking to be a trendsetter?
Yes, I would say the rough sawn oak cabinets are a very unique trend. We did the two-tone cabinets. We have white uppers. We have a stained island with a stained base, rough sawn oak, brass hardware. We went with the GE Cafe appliances with also the brass hardware there. Mixing the brass and the black is also very popular, and everyone just wants that clean, unique, modern look.
So are we saying brass is back?
Yes, brass is definitely back for
So
sure.
what happened to everybody who went with stainless steel pulls? And
They're still
doorknobs?
fine. You can still do a mixture. Mixing metals is very popular as well now. So in this house, though, particular, we did do a lot of just brass and black only. We don't have a lot of stainless. So as you can see, the cooktop here is stainless with the brass knobs, but everything else in here is just kind of white, brass, and black.
And that's good to go with now?
Yep, sure is. Yes, yep, very popular.
So we list a number of homes where appliances may be more of a mix and match. Maybe there's a stainless steel fridge, but the stove and microwave may be white or black. So you're telling us now that sellers have permission to just keep it that way and say it's part of a new trend.
Well, I would say that with this, we had to go with the stainless steel cooktop, but it has the brass handles that ties in with everything else. I wouldn't mix too much. And these are all the same brand appliance as well, GE Cafe. So all the handles and finish match, which is very nice.
So there is a
rule. Yes, there's a little bit of rule. Yes, you can mix, but you want to make sure that it coordinates nicely. So we don't want it to look too hodgepodgey.
Keeping some sort of theme, but it could be a very subliminal theme.
Correct. That's completely right. Yes.
We've met up with Lee Harris again from Limestone Title and Escrow, and we're coming to you from the what, Lee? What is this?
It's a very, very, very large pantry.
It's almost big enough for a bathroom, or
it is. It's huge. If you like to cook, house number 3 seems like the house for you because you can have a lot of supplies in here.
See, my mouth is watering just thinking about all the food
spices.
spices. Yeah, it's spectacular.
It is. It's wonderful.
And now we've walked in house number 3 to the mudroom off the garage. I suspect if I open this door, that's a closet there. Or there, it's over there, the garage.
Yeah.
So you like this mudroom?
I do. So if you have kids, this is a huge mudroom. If they'll use it, there's 5 huge bins here, plus baskets at the top, plus storage at the top of that. And it's a nice big space.
And a large couple of closets, which means everything is neat all the time.
All the time, yeah. Everybody has their own thing, and you can get it out of your sight. That's what I like.
We are in home number 1 as you come into Homearama this year. Dan Perkins with Mason Construction is the one who built it. I happen to like this wraparound front porch because it's large and you get a lot of people out here. Yeah. You like the master bedroom and what you built in here?
Yeah, I like the master bedroom, just the color and the warmness of it. It's very delightful.
Yeah, it has a very warm feeling. Darker colors that you're using this year. And then I noticed there's a trend of offices just off the master bedroom so you can work and just go back to bed if you need to.
That's right. You can go work a while and then go back and take a nap.
You made this front entryway a little different than some of the other homes. It feels as if it's both open and cozy at the same time. How did you achieve that?
Achieved that by buying a corner lot in Norton Commons. So they're most desirable. When you're on a corner, you have a side yard, you have plenty of room to kind of wrap the porch around the front of the house, and it just gives you great curb appeal. So we like the corner lots for the show homes and for any home, really.
And it gives you more light, obviously, coming in from the side. Any trends that you're seeing at this point as you move forward in construction for this year or the next couple of years?
Mostly home office. So not only one home office in the home, but 2. So as you see in this house here, we have a large work area upstairs. Come up top of stairs, there's a common area. It's set up for a home office, has a desk, very spacious. And then there's an additional home office on the first floor, right off the master bedroom, as you said. So the 2 primary workers in the house can have a place to spread out and work from home. So.
And this is more than just COVID related. This you think is going to continue as a trend for years to come?
Absolutely.
Got it. Dan Perkins, home number 1, thank you. We've worked our way over to Homearama, home number 2, which was built by Joe Kroll, who's with, of course, Joe Kroll Builders. He's joining us now. You've got a unique front, and you tried to make this different than other homes here.
Yes, I've built over 100 homes in Norton Commons, and this particular one is unique. There's no other home like it from the outside in Norton Commons. I've used the same floor plan before, which is really successful, but the outside is very unique in its architecture.
How would you describe it to a radio listener?
It's very classic. It's probably very old Louisville, maybe in the Seneca Cherokee area. Mm-hmm. You'll find some flavors of that over there.
What I noticed walking through the house, especially the size and the types of fixtures you used. Like there's a bathroom that has an enormous light above it on the first floor. What's the story there?
It just gives more of a grand appearance and a grand feel to the size of the home.
How many square feet total on this?
2512.
Any trends that that you see occurring throughout Homearama or building in this area that we should be aware of as potential builder or buyers and sellers?
People still do like the open floor plans. A lot of the brushed gold finishes are in style right now, so that's a bit larger trend.
I noticed that. That was kind of crazy because you've got brass, you've got nickel, you've got, what is this over right off here at the front door? Black. I mean, it just seems like you've got a complete mixture, a hodgepodge, and it doesn't matter anymore what you put in.
Correct. That's exactly right.
Can I put brass hinges with stainless steel doorknobs?
I haven't really seen that because the brass is a little bit more bold and standoutish, where the other colors are a little bit more subtle, to where they can blend together a little bit softer.
Got it. Joe Kroll, thank you. That's home number 2. Come over and take a look. We're seeing a number of trends that are, quite frankly, unusual to homes not only in Norton Commons but throughout Louisville and maybe throughout the rest of the country. Maybe you've spotted those trends in terms of colors or different finishes. We've got more of that coming just ahead. We'll take a break and return with more of a tour of Homearama 2021, which opened yesterday and is going on for the next couple of weeks. You're listening to the Louisville Real Estate Show. I'm Bob Sokoler. We'll be back in a moment on News Radio 840 WHAS. News Radio 840 WHAS. Bob Sokoler and the Louisville Real Estate Show here with you until the top of the hour. We are touring Homearama 2021 here in Norton Commons. It opened yesterday and it will continue until September 26th. If you are coming to Norton Commons, follow the yellow parking signs and that will direct you to where you need to park, and they'll walk you right into Norton Commons. There are 9 homes here this year. All but one, as I understand, has been sold. That just goes to show you the popularity of not only Homearama but of the homes here in Norton Commons, which seem to fly off the shelf. There are some unusual trends here at Homearama, and we're taking a look at these trends to give you kind of an idea of what to expect, not only for your own home if you're going to build, or if you're thinking about redecorating, some ideas that you might want to employ if you're thinking about maybe changing a couple of things. We have moved into home number 7 here at Homearama. This is built by David Landis of Landis Homes, and you'll find the interior has been expertly decorated by Beth Hawkins, who's with the Worthington Design Group. And Beth is joining us. Trends. We're always wondering what's new, what are the people who are listening to us now going to expect to see, and what can they do to change their home if they're not going to be building or buying?
Well, if you are building, though, we'll start with that.
Sure.
Light floors. Very light floors is definitely the trend that you'll see a lot right now in Homearama and even other new homes being built here in the area.
People might say, well, wait a second, that's going to show a lot of dirt. How do you come back to that? Roomba? The Roomba vacuums? Is that what the comeback is?
Always Roomba. Yes. It's just a lighter, airier look, and it's much more peaceful at times with the lighter walls. Typically, is what you have in the lighter floors, so it gives you quite a bit more peace, and then you won't notice all that on your floors.
Oh, I got that. So you'll be at rest and you're relaxing. What about those who have pets? I have 2 German Shepherds.
I'm married to a veterinarian.
Oh,
yes.
so that's right.
Yes.
I heard that.
Yes, I have.
So tell us, are these more resistant to scratches? Because that's always been a problem for floors.
For hardwood floors, they will show wear and tear. The true hardwood certainly would show. However, there are other products on the market, often used in maybe a lower level or a bathroom, and it's called luxury vinyl planking. And so that it looks just like wood. It's sometimes hard to tell the difference. Feels great, looks great, and is scratch resistant, waterproof, water resistant. So
it works.
And priced right.
So let's move on from the floors to the walls to the finishes to even the colors of the handles. That's no longer a stainless steel world in what I'm seeing throughout the show.
No, not at all. Very black, so you can have that contrast, again, up to the white walls and the white doors, the interior pieces, so the black hardware really fits nicely.
Gray was the in color. I'm not seeing a whole lot of gray in this house. What did you do here?
We went with what's considered more of a neutral palette, kept it more whiter and brighter.
Are we seeing that now as a new trend back to in all homes? So people who have grays now think about going to a white?
I see a lot of that, yes.
Okay, well, good. Any other finishes that we should be looking at as trend setting for the future, that anybody who's thinking about changing their home, what should they be thinking about?
Appliances right now, they are very difficult to get in. However, there's a very different looks to appliances today. You can have them with white, with brass accents, black appliances with a matte finish. We have a huge, amazing black hood here at house number 7 that just is the showstopper for the whole home.
And I heard that just came in yesterday, basically.
Afternoon, yes. Yesterday afternoon.
Quick turn. So, all right, anybody who is thinking about putting in some new appliances, some new features, there may be a delay because we're hearing from a lot of people that because of COVID, there's been a slowness in getting things together. Right about that?
That is correct. So everybody needs to put on a patient hat when doing any project because everything is slowed down quite a bit.
Good, very good. Thank you. That's Beth Hankins, who's with Worthington Design Group. Thanks again, Beth.
Thank you so much. What a treat.
One of the people we found here at Homearama happens to be related to me. It's Casey Sokoler, my daughter-in-law. How you doing, Case?
Great, Bob.
So you've been looking around. Home number 1 is showing a very unusual trend, maybe that's now here to stay.
The ceilings, the trim, and the walls are all painted one moody color. In this instance, it's like a moody moss green. And I've been seeing that trend in offices, in bar areas, but it was really different to see it in a master bedroom. I really felt like it set the tone. It was a cozy, moody, romantic environment.
Would you put that into your bedroom? Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely.
So that's an interesting trend. So you're very particular and picky. So if you're approving of it, it's got to be something that everyone should take a look at. That's home number 1 and the bedroom, master bedroom here at home number 1.
Yes, the primary bedroom suite on the first floor has that moody moss green, and then they have these hanging chandeliers with beads and a 4-post bed, and it's just really romantic and beautiful. I highly suggest checking it out.
All right, I am proud to say that Casey is one of our 10 or so agents. She's a phenomenal agent. If you want to get in contact with Casey or with me, because we're constantly looking to sell homes, a little shameless plug here, call me at 376-5483. We've moved over to house number 6. Now, this was built by Mark Simpson of Simpson Builders. And Mark, when you walk in here, besides everybody having a lot of fun, there's also a calmness, for example, in the kitchen with unusual colors. Describe what you've done here.
Well, we wanted our house to feel very welcoming, and we wanted it to feel very relaxing when you walk in. So when you come home from a hard day at the office, we want you to come in and be able to just exhale and enjoy your home and refresh yourself for the next day.
You're saying colors are helping you achieve that goal?
Sure they are. Sure. Colors are very important, and they need to be soothing colors. There's some people that prefer things to be sort of loud and over the top, and that's just not our style. We want things to be very relaxing. Come in and just exhale and relax and feel like you're at home.
How would you describe the color and the cabinets here in the kitchen?
Well, it's a very soft blue, and I think the best word to describe it is it's just fresh.
Are we seeing this more of a trend? Because normally we'd see a gray. That would have been the big thing. Or maybe white. That's also been big. And of course, you've got cherry that's been around for years. This is a departure from what I would consider to be the traditional colors.
It is a departure. Is it a trend? I don't know, but I can tell you that I like it, and we're going to build what we think is right. And this house to me just feels good. It feels right.
Will you also agree that stainless is no longer king? That you can go with brass, and that may be the new trend coming for anybody who's thinking about building or updating their house. They don't necessarily have to go to with stainless knobs or pulls.
Oh yeah, by far. I think that the satin brass, Lux Gold, that has a variety of names, is very popular, and we're using a lot of that.
That may shock a lot of people listening right now that's been changed in the way of the new trend, but it's the truth.
It's the trend, and 20 years ago, 25 years ago when I started in this business, bright brass was very popular, where now it's more the softer brass, and it's a very attractive color.
as we're walking around from home to home. Again, 9 homes here at Homearama. Just a reminder, if you want to see what people are saying about us, you can go to LouisvilleZillow.com, or if you want to see video of the interviews we've done with our past clients, go to LouisvilleSellersTalk.com. As we're walking around, I'm also interviewing some of the people who have toured some of the homes to find out what they think of this year's Homearama. Steve Kenny is one of the people who is walking around Homearama this weekend, and of course opened yesterday. So Steve, you've noticed something just looking at the front of each one of these homes, and that is?
Front porch looking community.
Isn't that what I guess what Norton Commons is all about in many cases?
I would guess the older looking style home.
How does that suit you?
I'm older, so I remember these.
But enjoy yourself here, Steve.
Thank you.
So, Rennie, thoughts about what you've seen at Homearama so far?
I like it out here. They're a little tight for me. I've got 10 acres, so.
Oh, that's a big difference for you. Yeah, if you want more than a couple of feet on either side, this is not the location that you want to be building at or live.
Correct, but they're well-built, nice homes.
So, Brenda, your thoughts about having gone through the houses?
I mean, they're beautiful homes. I love the way they're all different. They've got so much character to them. Very nice.
So that's a look at Homearama 2021 here at Norton Commons. Again, remember, the show opened yesterday. It will continue until September 26th. The hours this year have changed. Weekdays, Homearama will be open from 5 to 8 p.m. Saturdays, 10 to 6 p.m. and Sundays, 1 to 6 p.m. So today, if you want to head over there, 1 to 6 p.m. is the time. No pets allowed, by the way. Service animals must have papers. And by the way, we do suggest you wear a mask. Even if you're vaccinated with what's going on these days, who the heck knows? But it's certainly worth the trip out here to enjoy, get some new ideas of decorating, and maybe even building a new home. We thank you for joining us. We thank Lee Harris for coming out and joining us as well. And if you need anybody to help you think about selling your home, I'm more than happy to come out and talk with you. Just give me a call at 376-5483. And of course, we've got 10 agents. You heard from one of them, Casey, my daughter-in-law, as well. You can call me at 376-5483, and we'll put you in contact with our agents. Take care. Have a great Sunday. We'll see you next Sunday right here on News Radio 840 WHAS.